All right, so one of the things I'm going to suggest that you do is to go back and watch video 1 where I talk about things that Facebook puts over the top of other things. So you'll want to make sure that you don't have any information that's going to be missing there, and then there's stuff that goes in this section. So I like the image that you've chosen, and I think it has good detail, but I'm a little bit confused conceptually with how it matches the event. So I I don't actually have all the clues that I need to figure out what it is, but my assumption is, if I'm trying, is that it's a 1 week long leadership training at Oxford College. Is Oxford College in Georgia? Because there's a pretty famous Oxford in Europe. And then is it both these, or is it an or? Um, I feel a little bit confused. You might have what we call the curse of knowledge, where you know about the event, so all these things make sense to you, but I don't know anything about the event. So with the typeface that you've chosen, which is kind of whimsical and fairy tale-ish, and the idea of the words shine on, I'd be thinking of some sort of like creative writing or enchanted evening or something like that. So I feel confused about the concept and the content right now. You have good alignment here, which is good. This is going to be really, really small and hard to read when it gets to Instagram. I don't think you need to curl this around the light bulb. It looks a little bit crowded and tense because of how tight it is. So I would just let that light bulb, if the light bulb stays, based on what I'm giving you feedback on, I would let that light bulb have its own space, because you have, especially these typefaces are easy to read and quick to reference. So when you turn it and you have it curl, it looks a little bit cheesier comparatively. And the last thing I'll mention is that when you have a short fragment of a word, you want to be careful about stacking it underneath another word, because it kind of creates all this trapped white space. So if you made shine the same width as on and made them both bigger, that might work, or moved it up one so that it's reading like it does over here, but that would help too. All right, so you'll have 48 hours after the original deadline to make these changes. I apologize for the delay, and hope this is helpful.